Elon Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency is taking a chainsaw to the federal workforce.
Elon Musk continues his chainsaw attack in Washington.
Taking a chainsaw, if you will, to the federal government. That's, decapitating a lot of lives.
And they slashed and hacked with the chainsaw.
The slashing and the burning, the chainsaw.
Elon Musk with that chainsaw.
I mean, he's walking around acting like he's the head of Doge. He's, brandishing the chainsaw.
9 months pregnant with Elon Musk's chainsaw.
Marauding with a chainsaw.
Wait a second, Buster. Put your chainsaw away.
That's all of the messaging that the media did to target all of the Democrats to act out in violence against Elon Musk. All of the media united their icon around that chainsaw and then sent out the message, probably through a kind of a mass hypnosis nearly. That's how the media works with Democrats, knowing their voters are just zombies that'll do anything they say. Welcome to the Doug channel.
Attack federal agencies with a chainsaw.
And he's doing it in a way with a chainsaw that alienates people.
Right hand chainsaw man.
That has a chainsaw.
That's chainsaw stuff.
Who used the chainsaw?
Elon Musk is an unelected man-child running around the country with a pretend chainsaw.
This massive indiscriminate chainsaw.
Indiscriminate chainsaw.
Chainsaw the federal government. Chainsawing the federal government.
Take a chainsaw.
The government that they have taken a chainsaw to.
When you pull out a chainsaw, wielding his chainsaw.
Chainsaw against programs like Medicaid.
It is the chainsaw effect.
Taking out their chainsaw and cutting down to the bone.
But you want to take a chainsaw to Social Security.
How effective was that messaging at actually programming Democrats to go after Tesla dealerships? Well, I will argue that it was incredibly effective to weaponize them and make them act out in violence. Here's Donald Trump. Now, he compares what happened to Elon Musk against Tesla dealerships versus January 6th.
And if we don't have Elon, they could be up there a long time. Who else is going to get him? And I just want to thank him. He's going through a lot, what they're doing to him. And these people are going to be caught, and they're going to be caught, and they're going to be prosecuted. And from what they tell me, I see this just by watching your programs and reading the news, but from what they tell me, they could get 20 years in jail, and they'll get it. I'll tell you, there's going to be no leniency, and there'll be no pardons. I can tell you that right now.
And you said this morning 20 years in jail, and then maybe you said this morning 20 years in jail, and then maybe they'll go to one of these prisons in El Salvador. Do you think with the way that the judges have been issuing injunctions, it would be easier or harder to send these Tesla domestic terrorists to a jail in El Salvador than these MS-13 or Tren de Arrival guys?
Well, I view these people as terrorists just like others. When I looked at those showrooms burning, and those cars, not one or two, like 7, 8, 10 burning, exploding all over the place. These are terrorists. You didn't have that on January 6th, I can tell you. You didn't have anything like that on January 6th, which is sort of amazing because on January 6th, the Democrats were talking. Nobody was killed other than a very beautiful young woman, Ashley Babbitt. Nobody was killed. And you look at what's going on now with these terrorists. These are terrorists, and that's an organized event. Take a look at their signs. Take a look. They're all made by the same sign company. A nice, expensive job. Now, these are the people that finance it are, in my opinion, in just as big a trouble as the people that are setting the match and setting the fires. So we'll see. It's under very serious investigation by the FBI and by the Justice Department. These people are terrorists.
They're terrorists. The FBI is on the job, and that's the good news, guys. We're going to find them. It's going to end. But remember, the media's messaging, the Democrat media is always lying, both what they said against on January 6th, making up lies about Trump and the violence of January 6th, which it largely was not, and them trying to whitewash all these Tesla dealerships getting firebombed as some kind of normal protest. They're lying to you. They've always been lying to you. And that's why we're here to tell you the truth right here on the Doug channel.